Hello, dear student. Welcome again. I am Dr. Ashok Yevle, Assistant Professor from Department of Zoology, KTHM College, Nasik. In today's presentation, we are going to discuss a topic of mammalian histology, that is transverse section of duodenum. Duodenum is a part of small intestine. So, what are the learning objectives of today's lecture? See, first, what is intestine? Second, what is location of small intestine, then histological structure and function of small intestine. So let us start with what is intestine. So as we know, intestine is a major part of alimentary canal. It connects stomach with large intestine. Broadly, intestine is divided into two parts, that is small intestine and large intestine. So probably the maximum part of intestine covered by small intestine, it is near about 60 to 70%, while large intestine cover 30 to 40% part of intestine. So intestine is important part of alimentary canal. Small intestine is consist of three subparts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum is the anterior part of small intestine, jejunum middle part of small intestine, while ileum is the posterior part of small intestine. Same like small intestine, large intestine again divided into three parts such as colon, rectum and anus. In today's lecture, we focus on small intestine. So, what is the location of small intestine? That is duodenum. Duodenum is an anterior part of small intestine and it connects stomach with jejunum. It is a C-shaped or horseshoe-shaped structure, lies between a cavity or in an abdomen. Externally, the duodenum connects with pancreas, bile and liver. Pancreas, bile and liver, these are the accessory organ of alimentary canal. So whatever secretion of pancreas, bile duct and liver, it is discharged into alimentary canal in a portion of duodenum. That is why the complete digestion of lipid takes place. So duodenum is important part of small intestine. This slide shows a structure of small intestine. As I said, small intestine is divided into three important parts such as duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So in a diagram, violet color denotes C-shaped structure and it is nothing but a duodenum. Then grey color jejunum, it is the middle part of small intestine, while the pink color in a diagram denotes ileum, it is the posterior part of small intestine. So in short, we say small intestine consists of duodenum, jejunum and ileum. This slide shows a complete alimentary canal of mammal. Second, the microscopic structure of small intestine denotes a fold or a finger-like structure that is called as villi. These villi are always bathed in a food, so the secretion from small intestine directly discharge into the food. That is why the digestion as well as absorption of nutrients from digested food takes place. So villi is nothing but a finger-like structure, minute structure, thread-like structure, and which are present on the inner wall of small intestine. and they are secretory as well as absorptive in function. This diagram shows three distinct layers. Actually, small intestine shows four important layers, that is serosa, muscularis, submucosa and mucosa. This diagram shows complete variation in different layers. Mucosa, it is innermost layer, submucosa, middle layer, muscularis, just behind the submucosa, and the serosa or adventitia, it is the outermost layer of intestine. See, there is a complete division of transverse section of duodenum into four distinct parts such as outer serosa or adventitia. Second, muscularis, it is highly vascularized as well as supply with nerve fiber. Then mucosa and submucosa, these are again dense with a gland such as crypts of Leverkühn, goblet cells, epithelial cells, and they are directly connect with villi, that is a finger-like structure, and they are directly comes in contact with the food. That is why these glands secrete their secretion into the intestine, so complete digestion of food is takes place. The diagram of transverse section of duodenum explained here. Duodenum is an organ located in a gastrointestinal tract between stomach and the large intestine. The length of duodenum is on an average 20 feet. It comprises three structures: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. This total small intestine is measures about approximately 20 feet in length. In this complete small intestine, 20 feet small intestine, duodenum, jejunum and ileum is divided. Functionally, the small intestine is in both function, that is digestion as well as absorption. So whenever the glands secrete their secretion, they discharge into the lumen of intestine. So there is a chemical reaction takes place and complete digestion of food takes place. After digestion, whatever nutrients are there, these nutrients absorb into the intestine and then it transferred to the blood via blood vessels. So here the small intestine is both in function, that is digestion as well as absorption. As I said, histologically, small intestine, that is duodenum, divide into four layers: serosa, muscularis, mucosa and submucosa. So mucosa is innermost layer. It contains epithelial, lamina propria and muscularis mucosa. Second layer, that is submucosa, it is highly dense with connective tissue and it also contains blood vessel, lymphatics and submucosal plexus. Third layer is muscularis externa. Muscularis externa consists of two smooth muscles as well as longitudinal muscle. So longitudinal and circular muscles are present in muscularis, so it helps in the process of peristalsis movement, that is contraction and relaxation. While the outermost layer, that is adventitia or serosa, it comprises or loosely arranged with fibroblast and collagen and again the epithelial tissue. Now we turn to what are functions of duodenum. The small intestine, as I said, both in function, that is absorptive and digestive. Mucosa and submucosa forms large number of fold and called as plia or villi, and these villi are secretory as well as absorptive in function. Plia contain microvilli to further increase a surface area and increase absorption. This diagram shows the villi or structure of villi. It is a finger-like structure, as I said, and on the periphery of these villi there is a presence of cells, special type of cells and called as crypts of Lieberkühn, as well as enterocyte, and the terminal part of enterocyte having a hairy structure called as microvilli, and these microvilli are secretory as well as absorptive in function. Fourth function of small intestine, that duodenum, is it has special type of cell, as I said in the previous diagram, that is enterocyte, goblet cells and crypts of Lieberkühn. Enterocytes are the tall columnar cell and it has a hair-like structure, and these hair-like structure are absorptive in function. Just like a toothbrush, there are bristles and these bristles are called as microvilli. Then second, goblet cells. These goblet cells are exocrine in function. It secretes mucin substance. So these mucin substance help in the process of digestion. It contains certain enzymes. So due to enzymatic activity, the complete digestion of lipid takes place. Then crypts of Lieberkühn. These are special type of gland which we observe in a small intestine. These glands produce new cells which replenish the lost cells due to abrasion, as well as it synthesizes new cells and secreting certain enzymes and hormones which help in the process of digestion. Fifth function is the small intestine include both, that is segmentation as well as peristalsis. So due to presence of longitudinal and circular muscles, it exerts the activity like peristalsis. So due to activity of peristalsis, digested food is digested in the intestine, as well as due to the activity of peristalsis it can move towards the large intestine. Next function is, as I said, the digestion of protein and carbohydrate takes place in stomach, but the partial digestion of lipid takes place in the stomach, and further digestion of lipid takes place or complete into small intestine, that is in the duodenum. Because of the pancreatic and bile juice discharged into the duodenum, the semi-digested lipid and digested food like protein and carbohydrate is completely digested into the duodenum. So the bile juice as well as pancreatic juice help for the process of complete digestion of lipid, or it is also called as emulsification of fats. So in this way we study histological structure and function of TS of duodenum. Mostly the question arises, write short note on TS of duodenum. So you have to write first location, then parts of histological structure of duodenum, and briefly explain different functions of intestine. So thank you for watching this presentation.